It was the late 1960s, an era when computers were massive, clunky machines, and the idea of personal computing was still a sci-fi dream. In 1968, two engineers, Gordon Moore and Robert Noyce, left Fairchild Semiconductor to create what they believed would be the future of electronics. With little more than their expertise and a burning desire to innovate, the two founded Intel, short for Integrated Electronics. What made Intel different from the start was its bold vision: to build memory and processors that would power not just the computers of the present, but those yet to come. Fast forward to 1971, Intel made arguably its most pivotal move, a move that would forever change the tech landscape: the release of the world's first commercial microprocessor, the Intel 4004. It wasn't just a breakthrough, it was Pandora's box opening for a new digital age. Suddenly, computing power was compact enough to fit on a chip no larger than your fingernail. But here's the thing about innovation: just because you create something revolutionary doesn't mean you'll dominate the market. By the late 1980s, Intel faced a massive threat from Japanese competitors who flooded the memory chip market with cheaper alternatives. Intel's response? It did something most companies would never dare to do. It let go of its past. CEO Andy Grove, in a moment of profound clarity, asked his co-founder Gordon Moore, "If we got fired today and the board brought in new management, what would they do?" The answer was obvious but terrifying. They would exit the memory chip business entirely. And that's exactly what they did. Intel doubled down on microprocessors, shifting its focus to powering personal computers. And just like that, Intel's strategy became a textbook example of calculated reinvention. By the 1990s, Intel was skyrocketing. Its Pentium processors became household names, propelled by a marketing blitz that changed how technology was sold. Remember the catchy Intel Inside campaign? It wasn't just a slogan. It was a statement of trust, a guarantee that consumers could rely on Intel-powered devices for superior performance. But Intel wasn't content with just being a major player. It wanted to build an empire. So, they innovated relentlessly. They introduced the tick-tock development model, an alternating cycle of new architecture and process improvements, ensuring that they stayed ahead of competitors both in research and production. It was ruthlessly efficient. They built factories, fabs as they're called, in strategic locations around the world, investing billions to ensure their chips were unparalleled in quality and performance. And yet, Intel's journey wasn't without its missteps. The late 2010s saw the company faltering against nimble innovators like AMD and upstarts like RM, whose energy-efficient chips began dominating the mobile market. For a moment, Intel looked vulnerable. But here's the thing about giants: they don't fall that easily. In recent years, Intel has doubled down on advanced manufacturing, artificial intelligence, and partnerships with industry leaders, aiming to regain its edge in an increasingly competitive market. Its willingness to embrace hard truths, make bold pivots, and invest in futuristic technologies shows why it remains a titan to this day. So, what are the lessons Intel's journey teaches us? First, innovation alone isn't enough. You need a strategy to sustain it. Second, dare to let go of what once made you successful to focus on what will secure your future. And third, trust isn't built overnight. It's earned through consistency, quality, and an unrelenting focus on doing what you do best. Intel may have started with a single chip, but today, it's the heartbeat of a digital world where performance and innovation reign supreme.